this here in exercise 8, track 19.
Listen from a news item about the Coast Guard, then put the sentence in order.
Okay, vale. One more time. Remember, item.
Item.
Coast Guard.
Coast Guard.
Guard.
Guard. Okay.
Put.
Put.
Because if you say pot, then this is olla, and then this is put. And so, listen and write down information from a news item about the Coast Guard. Then put the sentences, plural, in order. So, vale, one more time, please.
Okay, listen and write down information from a news
item
about the Coast Guard, then put the sentence in order.
Okay, thank you very much. Kids, believe it or not, it's really important that you know how to read instructions, because remember that if anybody, I refer to the teacher. If any teacher requires your participation, then he or she will probably hear that, okay, that pronunciation is not that well. So that is why the importance that you practice that pronunciation. Okay, so are we ready? This is the dictation. Remember, they will be 6 sentences. That's all. No, this is not. Why? Okay, sorry. This is not the track. But it said 19. Oh my God. I put the 19 here. Now, yes, okay, this is it. Are we all set? Ready, here we go. Remember, they are 6 simple sentences. Number 1.
Miss, creo que no se escucha. O tan siquiera yo no escucho.
Okay, let me check. Así es, no se escuchaba. Mil gracias. Okay. Is it possible for everyone to visualize the screen?
Yes.
1.
Yes? Okay, now let us check. Can you hear?
Yes.
I live in Zambia, and we have
Sorry, this is not. Again.
A.
Both men are now in the hospital.
Can everyone hear?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, ready.
Yes.
Number 1.
A.
Both men are now in the hospital.
B.
The men had fallen out of their boat.
It's pretty long. One more time. Number 1.
A.
Both men are now in the hospital.
Two.
B.
The men had fallen out of their boat.
Three. Or C.
C.
Their families had called the Coast Guard.
D.
D.
The Coast Guard rescued 2 men from the sea this weekend.
E.
E.
The men hadn't returned from a fishing trip.
Okay. One more time. They are 5 simple sentences. I will be calling on 5 people to participate by saying those sentences. Ready? We begin again. A.
A.
Both men are now in the hospital.
Both men are now in a hospital. B.
B.
The men had fallen out of their boat.
The man had fallen out of the boat. C.
C.
Their families had called the Coast Guard.
Their families had called the Coast Guard. Kids, is it raining around your house?
Yes, miss.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, because it's raining here too. So that is why.
Oh, but I am from Veracruz.
Oh, it is probably raining most of around the Mexican Republic, you know, Vale? Yeah, not only, I mean, we may think that only in Yucatan because it's hurricane season, but not really. It's probably raining all over. I have a friend who is living in Monterrey, and she says that it's raining a lot. So it is probably raining all over the Mexican Republic. So you are from Veracruz, Vale?
I'm Paola, and yes,
Paola. Okay, sorry. I thought that it was Vale. And what part of Veracruz are you in, Pao?
the star,
port?
Minatitlan.
Minatitlan. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So Minatitlan is quite near from Tabasco, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yes, because I remember, I mean, I have passed by. I have never been there, but I have passed by, you know, when you are driving on the highway and then you see Minatitlan and it's practically the end of Veracruz and then you just skip. And then you are in Tabasco. Yes, just one leap. And then you are in Tabasco. Okay, that's good. And okay, sentence D. C? Okay.
D.
D. Right.
The Coast Guard rescued 2 men from the sea this weekend.
The Coast Guard rescued 2 men from the sea this weekend. Okay. E.
E.
The men hadn't returned from a fishing trip.
The men hadn't returned from the fishing trip. All right, I need 5 volunteers. 5 volunteers to tell me those sentences. And if it's possible for you to write them down on the chat. You decide. Who's it, me?
María.
Las 5.
Okay, so Maria is reading letter A and Pau is doing letter E. Pau, is that okay?
Yes, the last one.
The last one, is letter
Okay.
E. All right, and then anyone else?
Me, Miss.
All right, Alexis, which one do you prefer, Alexis? B, C, E?
B.
B, it's fine. Okay, thank you. Does anybody want to do C?
Me, Miss.
All right, Jorge, thank you. And D?
Me, teacher.
Who is me?
Valeria.
Okay, ready, Vale. Okay, let's begin by Maria. Maria, what do you have, please?
Yes, in the chat.
Okay. All right.
Both men are now in the hospital.
Excellent, dear. Thank you very much. So there it is. Both men are now in the hospital. Thank you, Maria. Okay, B. Alexis.
Yes, Miss. The man had fallen out of their boat.
Okay. Could you please put it on the chat? So this is the man, right, had fallen out of the boat. Very good, Alexis. You have a very good ear. It's a pretty long sentence. Okay. C. Jorge.
Their families have called and the Coast Guard.
Guard, right. Their, so this is a possessive, right? Their families had called, and yes, called ending in ed, had called the Coast Guard. Excellent, dear. Pretty long sentence too, Jorge. Okay, could you please write it there on the chat? Thank you. And then C, D, Vale, please. Excellent, Jorge.
The Coast Guard rescued 2 men from the sea this weekend.
Excellent. And rescue is ending in ed, right? Because it's in past. Thank you, Alex. Very good sentence. Yes, but it's okay, Vale. Yes, that's fine. So the Coast Guard had rescued 2 men. Or what? The Coast Guard had rescued 2 men this week, right?
From the
Vale?
sea this week.
From the sea this week. Vale, could you please put it there on the chat? Thank you. Okay. And Pau, the last one, please.
The men haven't returned from the fishing trip.
Okay, so the man hasn't. I think it's only one, right? The man hasn't. Or is it plural? What did you hear, Pau? Let me check.
I hear haven't.
Okay, then it's plural. So the men haven't returned, and return ending in ed from the fishing trip. Yeah, fishing trip, like the viaje de pesca. Okay. Anyway, Paul, could you please put it there on the chat? All right, and return from the fishing trip. Muy bien. Excelente, chicos. Excelente sobre